Hello, welcome to my channel, Autumn and the Mage. This is a general reading in regards to love for Pisces. It is general, so it might not resonate for you. If you were drawn to the video, then perhaps there is a message intended for you here, or perhaps the entire message is yours. But if some portion of it, oops, sorry, I'm shaking my camera. If some portion of it really doesn't resonate, don't try to force it. Just take what does and leave the rest, as they say. So we're starting here, Pisces, taking a look at the Moonology Oracle cards to get an overall message for you in regards to love, okay? Overall for Pisces. Well, okay, we got take time to breathe out. Wow. Disseminating moon. Take time to breathe out. So this card actually implies that you've just come out of something, that you've just come through something that was maybe challenging for you. Perhaps you feel like you failed or something, or perhaps something has fallen apart, or perhaps it was just a very emotional time for you, okay? And it suggests that what you do before you proceed, before you move any further, that you just take a moment to look at what happened, and try to learn from that experience, like try to get a lesson out of it before you move forward, because if you don't, then you're going to miss something here and you might end up repeating a cycle. Okay, this is a moment to look at it, look at everything, see what happened, learn from what happened so that you can move on to something new that's free of whatever that is, whatever it was that you went through. We're going to take a look now at the person connecting with you. We're going to take a look at how they see you, like what they think of you, and then we're going to take a look at how they feel about you. We'll clarify those if necessary, and we will draw an oracle message, okay? So we're starting first with, how does this person see Pisces? What do they think of Pisces? The person connecting with Pisces, how do they see them? What do they think of them? How do they see Pisces? What do they think of Pisces? How many cards is that? Oh, goodness, that's like 8 cards. Okay, that's too many. How do they see Pisces? What do they think of them, please? Sorry, I hate when this happens. You're welcome to fast forward, but I don't like to force the cards. So, Knight of Wands. Okay, so that's very passionate energy. It may be that they see you. It may be that they see you as kind of a player with that energy there. They call that the player card, but it's really just someone who's very passionate. They probably likely see you as very attractive, okay, and very possibly sexual. That might be how that comes across. Let's see what else we got. 9 of Swords. So that's kind of stressed energy. Just for a second there, 9 of Swords can also mean losing sleep. Just when you put the 2 cards together, they can kind of mean something if you see what I'm saying there, okay? But 9 of Swords is generally someone who's really stressed about something, okay? Can we get one more card? How does this person see Pisces? What do they think of them? Oh, the Page of Wands, which is very excited energy, very hopeful energy. So overall, they see you as, there's a lot of fire energy here. So they see you as very like inspired, very like excited about something or excited about life or excited about love, but also very stressed with that Nine of Swords. We'll clarify that to get more information, but first let's take a look at how they feel. How do they feel about Pisces, please? Page of Wands is also kind of naive energy, you know? How do they feel? How do they feel about Pisces? Two of Wands. Okay. Two of Wands is about making a decision. I would say that they are considering, well, the Fool. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. So the Fool is Aries energy. You might be dealing with an Aries, but with the Two of Wands here, they're considering, they have made a choice, okay? And they're considering like how to move forward in that choice. They're trying to figure out like, if I want this over here, like what path do I need to take to get to that something that I want? And what can I do to help bring that something to me? And then the Fool energy is, of course, wanting to dive into something, really wanting to just like forget the planning, you know, forget all of that. Let's just do it. Let's just get it done. So very spontaneous, you know, wanting to just dive in energy. Can we get one more card? How do they feel? The Emperor, which is also Aries energy. The Fool and the Emperor are both Aries. You might be dealing with an Aries, but the Emperor is someone who is, they feel in control, which sounds bad, but I just mean that they feel in control of their emotions. The Emperor is also maybe someone who, uh, the Emperor is a leader. Okay, it's someone who's very they're in charge, but they lead a lot of people often, and in that position, you really have to manage your emotions. Okay, so you have to draw on them at the appropriate moments. And I was just saying this to in the Libra reading. Um, so the Emperor is someone who is really in control of their emotions. They're able to express when they need to and hold back when it's not appropriate. Okay, but as far as feelings for you, I would say that they feel like they can like keep themselves under control. It's almost a little bit like strength energy, but more than that, because they feel like they have control of this connection. They feel like they can affect it in some way. I don't know if you're going to take that as a good thing or a bad thing, but that's what's coming across. So let's take a look at you. Let's take a look at how they see you. That Nine of Swords. Can you clarify the Nine of Swords? Because they see you as worried about something, stressing about it almost. What's that Nine of Swords? It could be. It could be. Okay, and take this how it resonates. Also, the energy, like this might be how you see them, you know, and this might be how you feel about them. We're asking about them, but it could be reversed. So like we could be getting your response to the questions instead of their response to the questions, if that makes sense. But one thing that I just thought of is that they see you as very attractive and very curious, and like almost almost like it's a like they're pursuing you. Okay, it feels like they're pursuing you, and you're like, I'm very interested in this. Like, I think this sounds enticing, this sounds exciting, this sounds um passionate, and I'd like to do that, but also I am a little bit worried about making that choice. And so that would explain why they would feel a little bit in control of the situation, because they are the person who is like uh, chasing. Okay, might be the way to phrase it, but let's take a look at the Nine of Swords. What is it that you're concerned about? Nine of Swords, please. And of course, this is from their perspective. This is what they see you as. Wow. The Ten of Cups, the Lovers, and the Six of Swords. Well, I mean, the Ten of Cups and the Lovers, that's what we want, right? The Ten of Cups is emotional fulfillment. It's not just emotional fulfillment, but it's like feeling safe with someone. You know that they love you as much as you love them, and you feel so comfortable with them. It's just a very easy, very safe, very happy kind of place to be in. Okay. And then of course the Lovers is making a choice to follow your heart and making a choice to it also talks about a commitment, a deep commitment, something that maybe you can't explain in this physical world. Like you can't explain exactly how it makes sense, but it makes sense. And so it talks about that very strong connection with someone, but also the choice to follow your heart. And then with the Six of Swords, this looks like someone who feels a lot, who's feeling a lot, okay? And almost like they're trying to tame those emotions, because with the Six of Swords, the situation is very rocky. Like it's very um I, I always want to say tumultuous. I don't know. I don't actually know that I 100% know what that word means, like completely. But, it's a very rocky, very powerful, okay? And with the Six of Swords, we're just like, cool it, okay? Like, let's be logical here. Let's just be calm, okay? And it's about using that logic and that truth to move yourself to a place of peace and calm. And so it's like they think that you feel a lot. Um, like you feel a lot and you're trying to tame that and you're like stressed about it. You're stressed about not feeling too much. Okay. Which, I mean, Pisces, you guys are so very beautifully full of emotion. Okay. Like, I mean that in a very, very positive way. Um, so I get that. I could see how they would see you this way, trying to keep calm and kind of stressing about keeping calm. But they see you as very attractive. They see you as curious and interested and possibly like physically moved by them, and so, but let's take a look. This message just seems really clear to me, but let's take a look at their side, their feelings, okay? It's so funny because the Emperor and the Fool they're both Aries energy, but you almost kind of look at them differently because the Emperor is so very much in control, and it's not that the Fool's not in control. He just doesn't care. Okay. He's just going to take that dive because he has faith that wherever he lands, it's going to be where he was meant to be. Or the Emperor is more like calculated. He's going to make the choice that makes sense because isn't just thinking of himself. Okay. If he were just thinking of himself, this would be him, but he's thinking about others. So he has to be very logical and practical and like in control, but it's funny to see them both of those energies, like, and of course it makes sense because that energy totally exists in many people, but um, very, very hopeful, but in control, like very, yeah. Let's take a look at the Two of Wands. Please clarify the Two of Wands. Please clarify the Two of Wands. Which is really a planning card, someone who's looking, whoa, whoa, who's looking to the future and trying to get to where they want to be. It could possibly be a traveling card, like trying to travel physically, be where they want to be. That's weird. The Three of Swords. I mean, that's heartache. That is really throwing off this reading because that is just not something I see here at all. The Three of Swords. I wouldn't think that they are the only possibility I could see here with this card combination is that there's something that they need to end in order to move forward. It's something that needs to come to an end for them, because yeah, it's all very bright. And okay, the 8 of Swords and the Six of Wands. Yes, the 6 of Wands, which is victory. The 8 of Swords is being trapped, and the 6 of Wands is victory and success, and like achievement. So the 2 of Wands, which is a decision, okay, and it's a path, it's a choice to move towards something, okay, and then we get the 3 of Swords, the 8 of Swords, and the 6 of Wands. It is possible that they just ended something, or that it is possible that you did. There is pain here, but I don't feel it's connected to the two of you. I definitely feel like it's connected to a past for either one of you. Uh, and that pain is blocking this 2 of Wands, because this 2 of Wands is wanting to move forward. And so like planning that out, and this is like causing an obstacle here, because with this 8 of Swords, it's like I don't know how to break past it, but I definitely want to. I want to be victorious. I want to succeed. And so it's like they're trying to find a way to that success. They're trying to find a way through the heartbreak and um, through whatever is holding the situation back, and move into success. I was just thinking that, oh, but that was the last reading I did was a Libra reading. I don't know, in the reading I wanted to say, but I don't think I actually said it in the reading, that the only way to get out of where you are is to go through it. Like, you have to go through that experience in order to bring yourselves into something new. And anyway, it's almost like they see that, like they accept that you need to move through in order to succeed. And so the plan is to like get through that, and get out of this feeling of being trapped, so that they can have something new. Let me take a look at the Fool. Can you clarify the Fool? That so threw a wrench in this, because it was so clear. It seemed so clear that they were chasing you, and that you are like, hold up there. Like, I'm interested, but hold up, you know? But then there's this underlying here of this pain, which they shouldn't move forward in. Like, you definitely need to move through the pain and out the other side, so that you come out fresh and ready for something new. But let's take a look at the Fool. And perhaps that's why this 2 of Wands is here, because they really want to dive in, okay? But they're also really trying to control themselves, trying to uh, control their emotions. And that is perhaps because they know that they're trapped in this 3 of Swords, or they're connected to that 3 of Swords in some way, and they really do need to get out of that before they can move forward with you. So they want to dive in, they want to take that leap and just do it, but they know that they can't be that foolish, they can't be that silly, you know? Let's take a look. Actually, I'm more interested in the Emperor. Can we take a look at the Emperor? Can you show us? Can you clarify the Emperor for us? That was the Fool that flipped and went back. 2 of Swords, which is indecision. Yeah. Can we get... Whoa. Let's not be crazy here. Can you clarify the Emperor? The Emperor is in control, and we get the 10 of Wands. He is in control, and he knows it, okay? He knows that he can manipulate a situation. And so with the Two of Swords showing up there and the Ten of Wands, yeah, he is trying to figure out how to approach, like how to move in this situation, because it's very heavy with the Ten of Wands. There's a very big decision that needs to be made. Like, it has felt very casual, kind of. It has felt, this is, because with this taking time to breathe, it sounds like you've been through something. And I don't think it was with this person. Whatever you've been through, it was, I think it was with someone else. I don't think it was with this person, but maybe you've both been through something, and it's almost like it's cautioning you from diving in with this person. Just take a minute before you start this relationship and like process what you've just gone through and learn a lesson from what you've just gone through. And it sounds like they need to do the same, because and they're aware of it. It looks like they're aware of it. I want to take this dive. I want to take this leap of faith, but I know that this is important. I know that there's a lot of weight here, and I want to make the right choice with this Emperor energy. It feels very much like they're trying to be wise. They're trying to manage their emotions so that they can make the choice that's best. Okay. So that's what I'm getting from this. I hope that it resonates for you. Let me see if I can get advice here. I don't want to be foolish. That keeps coming. Like, I keep hearing that. I don't want to be foolish here. I want to be smart. I want to be safe, and but also, gosh, I just want to dive. I just want to jump in. I just want to figure out how to make it work. Let's take a look. Can we get advice for Pisces here? Advice for Pisces. Love in spite of it all. This is such a good message, such a positive message. Before this odyssey ever began, there was you, your best friends, and wide-eyed curiosity among you about who would be the first to leap, the first to forget, the first to kiss, the first to tell, the first to fall, the first to get back up, and the first to remember that it all began with a dare to love in spite of it all. And this card, I feel like it's saying, it's clear, love in spite of it all. Whatever it is that you've been through, like, process that, get through that, but like, don't give up on, oh, that candle's out. Don't give up on love, continue to love whatever it is that you've been through, either individually or together. It really feels like individually, honestly, but whatever you've been through, and maybe possibly together at some point in your lives, but it really feels like individually you've both gone through something like really, really big, and you need to like process that before. I think you're both willing to love in spite of it all. Like, I think that's both and that's in both of your hearts and minds already, but this is just like confirmation. Get through process what happened in your life, like process that completely so that you can move forward with love in this connection with this person. But anyway, I hope that this resonated for you. I hope it made sense and that you enjoyed the video. If you did, I'd love to hear about it. You could give me a thumbs up or post a comment below if you feel comfortable sharing with me. I'd appreciate that. But either way, thank you for watching the video, because I really, really, really appreciate all the encouragement I get. So thank you for that. I really enjoy that, and I'm grateful for it. So I hope that you move forward with positive thoughts and positive words. I wish you good luck in this situation and all things that you're working on, and I hope I see you back here next week. Bye.